Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, a ton of new products have launched at the drugstore since the beginning of the year. And about a week or so ago, I uploaded a Ulta haul where I basically just showed you guys a ton of new products that I picked up from Ulta with my Christmas money since the beginning of the year. And one of the products that I picked up was this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Kit. I asked you guys in that video if you would be interested in seeing a review and first impression on this, and a lot of you guys said that you would be interested in seeing that. So that is the video that I'm going to be filming for you guys today. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and for hanging out with me for this video. Definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. I will also have one floating around here on the screen that you can click, but if you're on a mobile device, there will be a link down below that you can click to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on all of my future videos. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for hanging with me and subscribing to my channel, and thank you so much for your support. So if you would like to see a little first impression on this new contour kit by L'Oreal, then please keep watching. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about packaging. So this is what the product actually looks like, and I will insert a close-up for you guys so you can see a little bit closer what it actually looks like. But it's basically a really nice, sleek black packaging, and it matches the previous products that have been launched by L'Oreal in the Infallible line. So their foundation, their powder, and also they had a setting spray, also had a really nice, sleek black packaging. So I really do like the packaging. It's nice and thin, really great for travel or for slipping in your purse for touch-ups throughout the day. And then when you actually open the product, this is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with a little small kind of curved brush, and then the product, of course, is right here on the top. You have your contour shade here and then your highlight shade here. So this product comes in 3 different shades. It comes in light, medium, and deep. And of course, I picked up the deep shade because I figured that it would complement my skin tone the best. And on the website, on Ulta's website, the description that they have listed for this product is now contouring made easy with L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Contour Palette. With the Pro Sculpt brush, you can define, sculpt, and enhance your features like a pro. The palette has beautifully coordinated highlighting and contouring shades for a professionally defined look. These buildable powders blend effortlessly into the skin for a flawless, fade-proof finish. The benefits that they have are that it provides a perfectly sculpted, contoured face in 30 seconds, contouring and highlighting powders that define, sculpt, and enhance features, and then Pro Sculpt brush for a professionally defined look. So let's go ahead and jump into the demo so that you can see me applying the product while I tell you a little bit about my actual first impression. Today was the first day that I applied this product to my face, and I have to say that the contour powder I was really impressed with. I was a little nervous at first when I initially started applying it to my face, just because since it is a drugstore product, I was just a little bit on edge about if it was actually going to be really nice and smooth and blend nicely onto my skin. But I was very pleasantly surprised with the contour powder. This particular one in the deep palette has a really nice kind of gray undertone to it. It's not a super warm contouring shade. It's also not a really gray one either. It's like right in between the two, and it gives you a really nice shadow contour to your face, which I really like. It's a very natural contouring powder. So yeah, first impression on the powder, I definitely really like it. It applied to the face very smoothly. It blended out on top of my makeup really nicely. It wasn't choppy, it wasn't splotchy. It was really nice, and like I said, it blended out very smoothly. So moving on to the highlight shade in this palette. First impression, I'm not super impressed with the highlight shade. It's not very pigmented, so if you're picking this up and you're thinking that you're going to get a really nice vibrant highlight shade, that's not what you're going to get with this palette. Now on the flip side, the highlight shade is a very natural, glowing from within kind of highlight. So if you want something that is going to be very natural, that's going to look like it's your natural skin that's just glowing from within, that's what you're going to get with this highlight. Again, it's not a very pigmented highlight, but it does, you know, show up nicely on the skin. Not super pigmented. I have to keep saying that because when I put on a highlight, I want it to be like, bam, you can see I have on a highlight. With this one, it's just going to be a very subtle, natural, radiant glow to the skin. So wasn't super impressed with the highlighting powder, but the contouring shade I was very, very impressed with. Now, as I mentioned, this palette does come with this little brush, and the idea behind this brush is that they basically are saying you can dip one side of the brush into the highlight and the other side into the contour at the same time, and then apply your highlight and contour to your face. I probably will never use this brush, to be perfectly honest, because I don't really like the idea of dipping the brush into the product and then just hoping that it applies to my face where I want it to. I don't really love that idea. I would rather just apply the contour first, precisely exactly where I want it, and then go in and apply my highlight shade precisely exactly where I want it. The other thing with this brush is it's almost like you have to assume that everyone's face is going to be exactly this shape. Now, my face, it does fit nicely into this brush, but everyone's face is not going to be the exact same shape as my face, so I'm not really sure. I feel like with this brush, they would have been better off just making it a flat brush similar to the NARS Ita Kabuki brush, where you could just apply your contour with the brush or choose to just apply your highlight with the brush. I don't really love the idea of this, so honestly, I'll probably never use this brush. So as I mentioned, I did pick this palette up from Ulta. I paid $12.99 for this palette, which of course is a little bit pricey for a drugstore product, but L'Oreal does tend to be a little bit more on the expensive end of drugstore products, so I wasn't really that surprised at the price of it because the foundation is kind of right around that same price. So I definitely recommend stacking your coupons. If you're picking this up from Ulta, you can use $3.50 off a $10 purchase and get this for under $10. Or if you're picking it up from, you know, another store like Walmart or Target, the price may vary, but I definitely always recommend stacking coupons whenever you pick up drugstore products, especially when they're above $10. But overall, I think I would give this product an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 because, like I said, I did really like the contouring shade. I think that the contouring shade in this palette is something that I could really use on a day-to-day basis. It applied really nicely, as I said, and it blended out really nicely on top of my foundation, so love the contouring shade. The highlighting shade, as I mentioned, I was a little bit disappointed with, but I don't hate it. I can still work with it. It's a really nice kind of natural rose gold highlight that looks really natural on the skin. So I don't hate it. It's just not super, super pigmented, but I can definitely work with it. So would I recommend this palette? Absolutely. I think that this is a great palette for the everyday person who is just trying to do very natural makeup and just wants something that's going to give their face a natural shape and a highlight that's going to give them a very radiant glow. And then of course, for the drugstore, I think you get nice pigmentation, nice smooth application, and just a nice product overall. So that's all that I have for you guys for this review. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but if I did, I will leave it down in the description bar below. If you're interested in checking out this palette, I'll also leave a link for you guys down below that you can click on to take you to the Ulta site where I actually purchased my palette if you're interested in seeing the other shades or reading up a little bit more about the description or seeing what other people have had to say about it in their reviews on Ulta's site. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this review helpful. If there are any other products that are new at the drugstore that you would like for me to review, definitely make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And if this review was helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up so that I will know that this review actually helped you guys and that you do enjoy seeing first impressions and reviews on new drugstore or products in general. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and you can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will have all of my social media links in the description bar down below. I hope that you guys are having an amazing week so far, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.